What is the worst thing you can do to someone who is having the blues or yung talagang merong malbigat na problema na dinadala? Is it na hindi natin sila damayan? Sometimes, the worst thing we can do for them is to invalidate their feelings. That is what we're going to talk about in this Forward Friday. Thank you for joining me. I am Sheksai. Let's start. Sabihin ng invalidating someone's feelings. It is when we brush off what somebody is feeling at sasabihin natin sa kanila that they should feel otherwise. Pag sinabi sa'yo na yung nararamdaman mo, dapat hindi mo nararamdaman at instead ang dapat nararamdaman mo is something else, it somehow jeopardizes the mental and emotional process that the person has to go through to be able to cope with the situation that he or she is in. Ang pinakamahirap kasi kapag meron tayong blues or when we are, we have a heavy heart or we are gloomy or we are really in a real situation or in a real difficult situation is sorting out our feelings. Kaya kapag sinabi ng ibang tao na hindi dapat yan ang nararamdaman mo kung di something else, then it puts a lot of pressure and a lot of self-questioning that would make the process of figuring things out or getting through or sorting out that feelings even more difficult. Minsan, hindi naman natin sinasadya na ganun ang ginagawa natin. Pero narinig nyo na ba ang sarili nyong magsabi na, hayaan mo yan, think positive. Or, never give up. Laban lang ng laban. Or, sabihin mong, don't worry, you'll get over it. Or, you'll get over him. Or, you'll get over her. Of course, most of the time, these are said out of good intention. Or talaga naniniwala ka naman that this person is showing something that is not natural sa kanya. Alam mo, mas malakas siya than dun sa pinapakita niya. Alam mo, mas marunong siya, mas wais siya kaysa sa pinapakita niya ngayon. But we all have our down times. And we all have those feelings when sometimes we feel like hindi natin kaya na yung dinadala natin. So how should we talk to people who are in this situation without invalidating their feelings? For example, when they say they want to give up or sobrang hirap na sila. Instead of telling them at sumorka tayo ng, no, never give up. We can always say, you know what? Sometimes giving up is really an option and it's okay. Pag hindi ka ba nag-give up, ano ba yung pwedeng mangyari? In this way, we are not invalidating the feeling of they are already at the end of the line, but we are somehow extending that line by making them actively think of what will happen if they don't give up. Tama yung nararamdaman mo, pero isipin natin kung ano ang mangyayari kung hindi ka give up. Or when people say, be positive, intindihin yan. Alam mo, everything goes well at the end. Minsan, pag nandun ka sa sitwasyon na talagang feeling mo nasa dulo ka na ng PC mo or nandun ka na sa yung hindi mo ma-lift yung sarili mo up. When people tell you that to think positive, hindi mo rin naman yun kaya. So, let's meet people where they are and tell them, totoo nga, you know what? A lot of things can really go wrong. But, I don't know, what could go right? Again, in this manner, we are validating what they are feeling. Pero, iniimbita na natin sila ulit na mag-isip ng alternative. And lastly, say for example, you'll get over this. I know you are a survivor. Or you'll get over him. Or you'll get over her. Or you'll forget all about this after some time. Instead of saying those things, we can tell them, yeah, this is difficult. Mahirap makalimutan ang nakaraan, or mahirap um, ang pinagdadaanan mo ngayon. And I know that you know difficult times. Have you had similar difficult times before? How did you get over them? By, again, meeting them where they are and guiding them to rise above that, by remembering how much of a survivor they really are, na ikaw naniniwala ka that they are, and reminding them what they can do and what they have already done in the past could really help. In all of these, there we are not invalidating feelings, but we are detouring, or giving them a chance to detour from a mindset, from how their minds are being swept away by their feelings. Medyo napeprenuhan natin, and we can direct them to think otherwise, to think of possibilities, to think of what is good, or to think of what solutions they can actually get into. Tulad ng nasabi ko last week, sometimes we forget to ask ourselves questions that makes us process the feelings that we have. And if you are a friend, if you are the friend that somebody has gone to for an advice or for companionship or pagdamay, whatever, give them a chance to vent all those out. And at the end, give them a chance to rise above it by asking them the questions that I just asked. That is our Forward Friday for this week. I hope that in all the things that are happening around, what we learn the most is that we really need each other, and that we be with each other, and be together with others as we go through difficult times and good times, of course. Thank you very much. This is our Forward Friday. See you next week. Bye.